People think influencers have a pretty good life. I mean, they get paid to go on vacations, and they get free clothes and free products before anyone else can get their hands on them. But the influencer life can also be a scary one, full of secrets that they don't want you to know. I'm counting down the top 10 influencer secrets they don't want you to know here for you on I.O. That rhymed! What is good? You are watching I.O. We do the news, we spill the tea, we tell you influencer secrets that they don't want you to know, apparently. Who doesn't love a good secret, am I right? By the way, I'm Charlotte, resident shit talker, joke writer, queen of potatoes, blah blah blah. I don't expect you to bow to me. I mean, I wouldn't be able to know if you were bowing to me. I can't really see you, but you could subscribe. I'd settle for a sub. Maybe a follow on social media? Nope. Okay. And at number 10 we have Instagram automation. If you didn't know already, Instagram is an app where if you give love, you receive love. What I mean by that is, in order to grow your following and engagement, make connections, etc., you gotta like and follow other people too. It's not just like a one-way street. You've probably been followed by accounts before and checked out how many people they're following, and they'll be following like a few thousand people and be like, oh well, I thought they followed me because they like me, but really they're just following everybody. Then if you don't follow them back, they will unfollow you. What you don't know is there's actually such a thing as Instagram automation. Paid services and software that automatically likes and follows accounts in a certain hashtag without you actually using the app. This grows your following and engagement literally while you sleep. And at number 9, they hide the truth. Being a coveted influencer means crafting a very specific image. First of all, you have to appear single and ready to mingle, unless your brand is all about the mommy and the boyfriend and all that kind of stuff. As soon as you get a boyfriend or a husband or a girlfriend or a wife, that fantasy, the fantasy that's getting you a ton of followers, fades away. So influencers hide the fact that they have a significant other to keep up the fantasy. And also, apparently, they could be hiding their children. One of them, Emily Skye, hid her baby from her 2.5 million followers for quite a while. She's now open about the fact that she has a child. She actually has 2, but she wasn't so open about it before. And at number 8, we have the Instagram Mafia. I'm not talking about this kind of Instagram Mafia. You come to me and you want me to like your post. Back when Instagram was first a thing, posts would appear chronologically. Things are different now. Facebook changed the algorithm when they acquired Instagram to only show posts that it thought its viewers would want to see. Enter the Instagram Mafia. Influencers create comment pods where they comment and like each other's posts within the first few minutes, so they can trick the algorithm and then the post can end up on the explore page. If your post has a ton of engagement within your first 45 minutes of posting, you have a higher chance of ending up on explore. So why is this a problem? Well, it tricks brands into thinking that you are far more popular and influential than you actually are. They are cheating brands and advertisers out of money. It's influencer fraud. It's estimated that influencer fraud costs companies more than $1 billion a year. And at number 7, you get unwanted attention. Okay, maybe this one is a little Captain Obvious, but hear me out for a second. Wearing a bathing suit or lingerie on Instagram will get you far more likes and followers than not wearing a bathing suit or lingerie. And once you post one saucy photo and you see the kind of attention it gets, you start posting a lot of the same type of photo. Sure, it's gonna make you famous, but it can also get you the wrong kind of attention. This is especially problematic if you're young. Molly O'Malley is an influencer with 493,000 followers. Back in 2016, none other than Tyga was accused of trying to FaceTime her 3 times. She was 14 at the time. And at number 6, we have many starve themselves. Influencers are under enormous pressure to be thin, and not just because it gets them jobs. Even a slight fluctuation in their weight can result in people criticizing them. Yeah, you people in the comments, it's not funny when you tell someone that they look pregnant or they've gained a little bit of weight. Those comments can actually lead to eating disorders. One influencer who knows this all too well is Anessa O'Neil, who quit social media in 2015 because it made her dishonest about her attitudes toward her own beauty. She said she only ate small meals or would skip meals entirely so she could keep being an Instagram model. Thankfully, the industry is changing, but some brands work exclusively with thin models, so it's not changing that much. And at number 5, they live double lives as trolls. Being in the public eye means that you're subjected to a lot of criticism. It kind of comes with the territory, and frankly, it does make you feel a little bit powerless. You're not supposed to respond to a troll, but Jesus, if someone says you're fat or ugly to your face, you would tell them to shove it up their butt, right? So what do influencers do? They create troll accounts with the purpose of changing people's opinion and also trolling their competition. Influencer mommy Clemmy Hooper was caught doing this. She admitted to trolling people who thought she was their friend. That is just one person who admitted to it. And at number 4, many are escorts. High profile influencers seem like they have the perfect lifestyle and they're always traveling to exotic locations, but don't be fooled. You would never know it, but many of those exotic trips are paid for by wealthy men. Sometimes married men. Heidi Pandora is an influencer that's pretty open about the fact that she's a sugar baby. In fact, she said she's addicted to the free travel she's been privileged to because of her chosen profession. She's visited over 20 countries using the dating site Miss Travel. She also admits that many of the men who contact her and pay her are married. She's defended herself and said that she doesn't see it as such a big deal to have relations with a married man. She says if they're married and looking somewhere else, they're not happy. She clarifies that she doesn't always sleep with the men who contact her. In at number 3, they're hustlers. Being taken advantage of is something you would normally assume women deal with, but it actually goes both ways. An influencer by the name of Yamna Fouad was taking advantage of the men who'd covet her on Instagram. She was arrested after she robbed a number of her sugar daddies. She wasn't only an escort, she was a thief. Men woke up to empty beds and thousands of dollars worth of valuables stolen by Yamna. She would also allegedly drug her dates to make them easier to rob. In at number 2, hashtag sponsored by a Saudi prince. Prince Nawaf Al Saud was photographed on a yacht called the Desert Moon off the coast of Turkey, surrounded by Instagram models, supermodels, and influencers in bikinis. Why does this matter? Well, he's a Saudi prince and Saudi culture strictly prohibits extramarital affairs and premarital affairs. They certainly do not allow you to sponsor Instagram models and bring them on vacation for some fun in the sun. Needless to say, when the media got a hold of these photos, he probably got a very stern talking to. He brought 13 models with him on a 4-day cruise. And in at number 1, you could be sold into slavery. An influencer by the name of Chloe Ailing, who has 225,000 followers, received an offer to go take part in a fashion shoot in Milan, which is like, hello, a dream come true. It is almost too good to be true. Actually, it was. An agent can protect you from shady business deals some of the time, but many influencers don't have the kind of protection an agent provides. She was lured to Milan and kidnapped by a gang called the Black Death, who intended to sell her into slavery. They injected her with ketamine and stuffed her into a suitcase. From her Instagram, you would never know that she had an infant son, but she did. The gang subsequently let her go because I guess they have a thing against kidnapping mothers with small children, and her kidnapper received a sentence of 16 years in jail. The Black Death supposedly used Instagram to target influencers for this scheme. Well, I just spilled the tea, didn't I? Tell me your thoughts on this one down in the comments, as well as any other secrets, so we can do a part 2. For now, I'm gonna respond to some comments. Woo Woo said, please get rid of the host, she's so cringe. Oh yeah, for sure. Just to let you guys know, this is my last video, so I'm probably gonna quit after this. This like random person on the internet says that they should get rid of me, so I think that they're right. Like, I think that I'm really bad at my job, and Abby Levine said, I honestly can't imagine anyone hating Charlotte. Well, isn't that funny? Akami said, I haven't watched y'all in such a while, I missed your content. Well, hey, missed you. Come back to us. We enjoy you. Alright, that's it for me. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll see you next time. I changed the title at the last minute. Then if you don't follow them back, they'll unfollow. Then if you don't follow them back, they'll follow. Well, Mally the alley cat. She said she ate small wheels.